Hello, Leo. Welcome to your April monthly reading. All right, so just a couple things. I'm doing monthlies for April, but after that, I'm going to move into bi-weeklies, and I will work with the moon cycle and do new moon and full moon readings. I am running a special for the month of April for a $25 personal reading, a video recorded reading, since we're kind of off limits and we cannot see each other and everybody's a little uncertain of the time. So if you're interested in a personal reading, do reach out to me. And let's see, was there anything else I really wanted to? Well, not really. I'm gonna get right into it. I'm outside, my favorite reading spot. So there's kids running around, and you'll probably hear some yelling and whatnot. My son's up cleaning up the garden right now, being a good boy. Alrighty, so first card out from the Energy Oracle deck for your current situation is Door to Romance. It is in the reversed. For the fears for the month of April, for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Blossoming Abundance. Let me fix this so you can see. Okay. Now it's a little bit of a glare, but it's just so nice to be outside. All right, so for your hopes, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This is your solar plexus chakra. All right, so I'm going to read these from the book since the book is so descriptive, and this is my newest deck. I'm bonding with it. It's beautiful. All right, so for your current situation and where you find yourself at in the month of April, Leo, we have Door to Romance in reverse. Okay. And this card reversed indicates a delay or disappointment where love is concerned. In a present relationship, it could also be a sign of distance or separation. For some, the door to love may seem to have been shut for a long time, but the energetic universe is always in a state of flow or flux. Knowing this, you can work on making changes in your daily life that will bring more love into your experience. Remember to make yourself and your own happiness a priority. Encourage yourself and always acknowledge how valuable and deserving you are of receiving your own love and that of others. Such choices in your attitude and self-treatment will shift any old energy of self-dismissal, changing your core consciousness in all that you attract. So tell the universe you're ready for real love because you're finally willing to give it to yourself. All right, Leo. Leo is probably the most confident sign of the zodiac, and Leo is a big lover. Leo loves love. So I'm going to read a little more and then I'll pull some tarot to see what's going on here. All right, so for your fears position, we have Blossoming Abundance, which is an interesting card to have in your fears, Leo, because it's actually a very positive card. All right, so Blossoming Abundance, increasing wealth and value. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around you. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity. Much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. All right, so you're definitely at a point of attraction. This has came out twice now, and how you are magnetic and how you attract. So this in your fears position is perhaps you're almost shocked at how quickly you're manifesting. Now, I talk about manifestation a lot and how we're always manifesting. Some are incredibly magnetic, more so than others, but Leos do tend to be a very magnetic sign. So keep in mind, you're always manifesting. So if you are in a more negative state, you're going to attract more negative situations. And when you're in a more loving, nurturing state, you're going to attract those to you as well. So keep that in mind, Leo. And for your card of hopes, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which is the solar plexus, which is your power source. So you're quite powerful this month. All right. Let me get to the reversed. Okay. When this card is reversed, it indicates a low ebb in your energy and possibly a lack of purpose. You may have been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in your scattered focus. If this is the case, it's time to become more centered and single-minded. You can choose to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm to your everyday life. Call for the assistance of Chamuel to help you harness your power and spin this dynamic center of life force expression. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goal and your daily life. All right, so perhaps what we're seeing here is there's a decrease in your energy, and Leos are quite high energy, very confident and spirited, and you might be finding yourself in an ebb, in some lower energy, and you're really wanting to turn this around and get back up again. So let's pull some tarot here and get a little deeper into this reading. All right, so I see a lot of golden energy around you, though. Yes, baby. My kids are here.
Take these apart.
Can you give me just 1 minute so I can finish this?
No, please.
Mama is...
I'm getting really frustrated.
You're getting really frustrated? Okay, yeah. 1 second. I'm sorry. What do you need me to take apart?
These
two?
Yeah.
All right.
They're really making me...
They're frustrating you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I messed up on those.
You did? Oops. Oops.
It's okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Legos. Okay. So let's get into your reading here, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, month of April. Where does Leo self find themselves at in their current circumstances? Four of Swords. Quiet and withdrawn. What's holding Leo back? Six of Swords. I'm kind of wanting to pull this to the Hermit. Okay. Leo, you're very in your mind and your thoughts, in a very withdrawn energy here. Not like the Leo archetype at all. Leo is vibrant and social and fun-loving, so you're really not in your element here. What is heavy on Leo's mind and hanging over their head? Eight of Wands in reverse. So again, that's really you're missing that communication, that activeness. All right, energy leaving Leo's life. Two cards again here: the Empress in reverse and the Page of Swords. Energy into the future. What energy is Leo moving into for the month of April? Page of Cups in reverse. Guidance from Spirit. Strength in reverse. So strength is the card of Leo. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. All right. So I'm drawing some similar energies here in all of the readings. Now, in between readings, I cleanse the cards and I shuffle everything really, really, really well. And then I do some more shuffling on screen. So this is universal energy. So what we have right now is we're on week 2 of quarantine here. People are getting a little bit feisty, could be snapping and having little quarrels with our loved ones here. And so do be aware of that, Leo. All right, so current circumstances that we find ourselves in, Four of Swords is shows a person who's, he's very quiet in a state of meditation and withdrawn. And, a lot of us are finding ourselves here now. This is an opportunity to really connect with your inner self and connect your inner self to, your spiritual self. So this person is praying for guidance. There's rest going on here. He is in a, what's it called? Can't think of the word. Kind of like a tomb. He's resting. He's not dead. He's resting. and in meditation and rest and reflection. Okay, so this is where you're finding yourself at here, Leo. Which again is, you're just you're needing some energy in your life. Really, is how it feels. We've got the Hermit here. This represents the sign of Virgo, but again, it's a very withdrawn. So these two energies are very similar in that they're both withdrawn and quiet and independent and cut off from the outside world. Now, in order, they're going within to find that inner strength, inner wisdom, inner power. This is although we're kind of forced into this with the energy cards up here, perhaps it's you're wanting to get back out, and with blossoming abundance in your fears, it could be that you're like, well, I really want to get to work, and I have goals, and I want to bring in all this money. I have this wonderful idea, and I'm like forced to go within and trying to find the higher purpose of that is where you might be finding yourself at right now. But we do have the Six of Swords, which is showing movement from from rough waters into smoother sailing here. So there's movement here. It's this is like a refugee type of energy here. It's like this man is aiding this single mother and her child into a state of turmoil into calm. Okay, so you could be coming out of period, like, so for instance, there could have been a Leo with a very active social life. Perhaps they were partying a lot. This is just one storyline. Take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not yours. There's a lot of Leos out there, okay? So that lifestyle was perhaps weighing on them, or perhaps they were, making money in that lifestyle of some sort. Now they're forced to go within, but this now the benefit here is that now this Leo is forced to go within and slow down, okay? Over Leo's head, heavy on mind, is the Eight of Wands. This is a card of communication, quick, fast-moving, active communication. This could be communication through text, through messenger, email, so it can be an online type of a communication. But with this card in the reverse position, is this communication could have been cut off, or it's just slowed down. It's hanging heavy over your mind. Perhaps there's a conversation that you're craving, or some interactions that you're craving, or there could be it could be a work situation. You're really you're missing your work family. It could be situations like that. But this is on your mind quite a bit, and how you feel so isolated now, and you're really just wanting to get out there and socialize. We do have two more cards of communication here with our pages. So pages do represent communication. So we have the Page of Swords, which is all about this, again, similar to the Eight of Wands energy, is this can be written, verbal type of communication. Here it could be with a younger air sign. And we have the Empress in reverse, which represents Libra. She is a nurturing, like, she's pregnant in the card here too, but she's just a beautiful, nurturing, loving, warm energy. She represents the harvest, and this is energy of the past. So again, tying into the blossoming abundance card, this is very similar energy here. So there's something about this past energy that you're really because this is in your fear position, and this is reversed and in your past position. So that's kind of fascinating. I almost want to draw a clarification here, because this is interesting. I can't quite decipher what Leo, I feel your energy is low. There was some type of a disappointment that that puts you almost in a depressive state. And I'm just curious here, what's going on with this energy here for Leo? King of Swords in reverse. So there could be, again, swords represent communication. Eight of Cups. Okay. So there's, Eight of Cups is a walking away. leaving behind. It's a breakup energy. When we see the Eight of Cups in a reading, oftentimes it'll say it's a disconnection, a walking away. It could, in a relationship reading, this is a card of breakup. So it could have to do with an air sign, masculine energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So that could be significant for some of you. But there's a lot of communication, possibly a shutdown in communication. It could be, I could see one scenario here. Perhaps it was not necessarily work, but there's been there was some type of a social setting where perhaps there was somebody there that you were just really fond of, that really made you feel very warm and confident, and you've been closed off from them. You're no longer in communication with them because you're forced into isolation. So that could very well be a scenario for someone out there. Moving into the future, we have the Page of Cups. I'm probably going to draw a clarifier on this one too. I don't like to I like to put clarify. Oftentimes oh my gosh, words are hard. The court cards are often signify people. So we could have pages are younger, could be younger people, a younger water sign, or a communication. It could be like just a sweet, somewhat romantic. This is like, the page of cups is that, like, those butterflies, like communicating with so and so just gives me butterflies. It makes me feel so warm and sweet. So let me pull one clarifier here. What's going on, Leo? You're missing some. It feels like you're missing Ace of Cups in reverse. All right.
Hey, Bob.
So yeah, this is this is really sweet, loving, romantic energy. Perhaps there was somebody that you were in a social group, a social setting with, that things are going so well, and you were really kind of developing a crush, possibly, and you've been cut off, and now you're feeling isolated. And Ace of Cups signifies the beginning of a relationship. Hello, son.
Hello.
Okay, mommy's almost done, baby. You're doing a good job out there.
Which one are you doing?
The sign of Leo. Okay.
What?
The sign of Leo. Thank you, baby. Mommy's got finished. Okay.
What's that mean?
I'll tell you later.
Okay, it's later.
My son, please, baby. Goodness gracious.
Okay, now is it later?
So I try to get these things done with my children, and this is why I'm like really eager. We're opening a shop, Mangata Energetics, and I'll be doing mainly in-person readings. I'm looking forward to that. My children are very curious. So, all right. So anyway, the Ace of Cups signifies often the beginnings of a relationship, and it is in the reverse. So it's like, you're really you seem to be really bummed about the lack of communication that you were possibly having with somebody. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up a storyline like that, Leo. All right, so guidance from Spirit. We have the Strength card, which does represent the sign of Leo. This is your card. It's really about a taming of the ego, and about overcoming obstacles. And she's very pure, and the lion, he allows her to just put her hand in his mouth. So she's really tamed this lion. This card is in reverse, and so again, I'm really getting this sense of like somebody was probably boosting your confidence, or there was just being around somebody really boosted your confidence, and now it's like you've lost that. So hang in there. Let's see, I'm going to draw one card for my Osho Zen Tarot just to wrap this up. I'm feeling for you, Leo, and I feel like there's something I'm just not quite seeing here. What is it? Let's see if this card will tie it together, because you're really it feels like you're kind of struggling with this isolation. You're really missing someone, or yeah, you're missing like someone or a social group or setting. One card, please. Tie in the Leo reading here. Beyond Illusion. hold this up while I read. I love my Osho Zen. It's just such a beautiful deck. All right. Beyond Illusion, where are you? Page 42. Okay. This is pretty. Let me see it. Okay. It says, the butterfly in this card represents the outer, that which is constantly moving and that which is not real, but an illusion. Behind the butterfly is the face of consciousness, looking inward to that which is eternal. The space between the two eyes has opened, revealing the lotus of spiritual unfoldment and the rising sun of awareness. Through the rising of the inner sun, meditation is born. The card reminds us not to look outside for what is real, but to look within. When we focus on externals, we too often get caught up in judgments. This is good. This is bad. I want this. I don't want that. These judgments keep us trapped in our illusions, our sleepiness, our old habits and patterns. Drop your opinionated mind and move inside. There, you can relax into your own deepest truth, where the difference between dreams and reality is already known. Okay. You can't look to an outside source for your confidence, Leo. Leo is often a very naturally confident sign. Sometimes Leo needs outside validation. Often, I have a Leo Venus and a Leo Mars. My midheaven is in Leo, so what that means is the way my love language, my Leo Venus, I really love words of affirmation. I love to be adored, and I love to be the center of attention. And my Leo Mars, I'm very confident in my drive, and my Leo midheaven, which is my career, I do shine in a career type setting. So I have a lot of Leo energy, and I love to be validated. So I can definitely empathize here, Leo, with where you're coming from. But again, really it's an inside job. So perhaps this period of being forced to go within is a chance for you to work on that inner confidence. All right, so we got a little more to read here. It says, beyond illusion, this is the only distinction between the dream and the real. Reality allows you to doubt, and the dream does not allow you to doubt. To me, the capacity to doubt is one of the greatest blessings to humanity. The religions have been enemies because they have been cutting the very roots of doubt, and there is a reason why they have been doing that. Because they want people to believe in certain illusions that they have been preaching. Why have the people like Buddha been so insistent that the whole existence, except your witnessing self, except your awareness, is just ephemeral? Oh my gosh, I can't do words. Is just ephemeral. I can't pronounce that word. I apologize. Made of the same stuff as dreams are made of. They are not saying that these trees are not there. They are not saying that these pillars are not there. Don't misunderstand because of the word illusion. It has been translated as illusion, but illusion is not the right word. Illusion does not exist. Reality exists. Maya is just in between. It almost exists. As far as day-to-day activities are concerned, it can be taken as reality. Only in the ultimate sense. From the peak of your illumination, it becomes unreal. Illusory. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so you seem to be in like a hazy state here. And I think that the purpose here is to go within and do some inner work, Leo. All right, so I hope that helps you. If you have questions or you're interested in a personal reading, do contact me. Happy spring.